You mean like small front and molly to the right? Yeah,
I mean, you say yeah, but you didn't do it, so
yeah. Yeah,
it's like yeah, bro, obvious, you know. But I don't do it.
I can just step left and I'm more or less safe.
Bro, you're saying this in a way like it's a good play, but that's concerning to me. Oh, is this even gonna land? I swear to God.
I don't know. It was.
What the fuck? This is new meta smoke? Bro, I've never seen this smoke.
Again, I'm very comfortable with like dueling at these angles.
Oh yeah, because of the T side.
Yeah.
You understand bro, you're doing the smart thing. You're playing the same side on T side and on CT side, you know. Hello gamer. If you're watching my videos and vibing with the coaching style, this is a message for you. So if you're currently stuck at your elo, whether it's Faceit or Premiere, and you want to play like Faceit level 10 Pro and impress your friends, I've got a solution for you. So let me introduce Faceit level 10 Booster. It's a course with 7 hours of content packaged up into 73 lessons and chapters. So the only goal of it is to improve you at CS2 as quickly and as easily as possible. If you want to boost your learning curve and become an elite player in CS2, click the first link in the description and find out more. Let's get back to the video.
I don't know, like what was the right word, like confident, or if they play well together, it's really hard to do something here. I think that also I have a feeling that retakes are a bit hard, maybe especially on B. Maybe I'm not sure though.
Bro, on B, on B, if they smoke like temple, you're done.
Yeah. So basically, there are only two ways you come in, and
yeah.
So here I fuck up the smoke, I think.
Wait, but you buy a... Oh, nice shot. You buy a smoke and Tech 9?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it can be not the best idea because, like, if it was a pro game, that would never happen. This shit, like, this what you're doing, if it was a professional game, this would never happen. Like, literally never. Because you don't want to ever have a Tech 9 without Kevlar.
Yeah, sure.
The strength of Tech 9 is that you're up close, right? And personal with people. And up close, it's easy to hit you in the body and give you the aim punch, right? So it would never happen. I'm not saying it's bad. You can do that in your game, you know? I'm gonna be open to this opinion.
I just, to be honest, it's just something that kind of works for me. I know it's not perfect, but you know, it's also like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the options open and tell you that
sure.
that it's not the best idea. But you can, if it works, like as for example now, so it's good.
Yeah, it's because the problem is I stopped buying Kevlar, especially on T side, because I always get this one taps, and you know, it's just like I found that when I have a Tech 9, I somehow, you know, like maybe move differently or something, and I don't get this one tap.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, your Tech 9 looks pretty good here in this round.
yeah, but it was maybe the best round that I had.
Okay. So you're not throwing any util towards B main? Like molly or nade?
Yeah, so I usually throw something, but I like to leave the HE. So what I do at B main usually is that I'm trying to, you know, to pick a guy and get an entry frag, because it works well for me.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep the nade, and in this case I didn't have a flash, and molly I also left for the actually exec of the B side. So basically I usually throw a flash actually.
Yeah, a flash is good, but in this case you definitely should have thrown a molly, especially that they have like shit weapons. It's a second round. It doesn't really matter whether it's a second round, first round, whatever, or sorry, second round or a full buy. It doesn't matter because you just want to have some pressure. And mollies are especially good because now the flames are distracting a lot of vision, and you can peek behind them very nicely, you know.
To be honest, I don't see shit through them.
Yeah, they don't see shit as well. That's why you can get in together position.
Alright, okay.
But yeah, it's a second round and you're peeking solo towards B. Probably not the best idea. Like, you can get easily punished for that, so...
Yeah.
I feel like you're throwing this flash slightly too late. You should like release it from your hand like right now or a bit. You could be getting flashed right now by them, you know? That's what I mean. But yeah, it's not that bad. And again, I mean, now you guys are free towards B, so this is okay. I like your like crosshair movement. It's pretty fluid. Oh.
Somehow this molly didn't really hit him.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him.
Oh.
And I already started doubting myself about if there is a guy there.
Yeah. No, but he definitely was. You saw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny because it's another guy.
Yeah.
And we were expecting there, and then he goes to save it.
Yeah, it was not that guy. Imagine being in con, having low HP, going back, like you as a teammate trying to help your low HP teammate, and you just die and he saves. Like, not fun.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think there was like 3 or 4 rounds that we were just like doing better.
Oh my god. Don't tell me he repleaks.
He lived. Well, I actually... He actually did, but I wasn't counting on that. That's why I didn't throw the nade, because I thought, I would probably run away because I would expect nade after that.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty good so far. I don't see a lot of mistakes.
Okay, well, probably we'll see them more once we start, losing the game. And this peak was unnecessary, I think.
Yeah, I think you could have danced around the pillar a bit more with him. It wasn't a bad peak, to be honest, but it was just the way you aimed, like the way you adjusted your crosshair here. Like, like you kind of... You will notice here, I will show you. This happens to me as well, actually. I was rewatching my own demos yesterday. You moved the...
I don't want to fight until the end, maybe, and I want to, move out.
No, before you were
sometimes
shooting.
Before I was shooting, that's different then. But here, yeah, I think it was. To be honest, there was a lot of things happening in my head, and for some reason, I was thinking that there is a guy on the right that we have crossfire. That was, I think, the main reason. I wouldn't go and peek at all. I think to this guy.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, going straight through. Oh, did you think
it was
it's
a bad
mollied?
idea. Yeah, so our guy, I think he fucked it up. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But you thought it's mollied, so that's why you pushed.
Yeah. But
Okay,
it was actually better if I maybe threw an 8, because there is still place for them to
No.
even if the molly
there is place, but the place is so limited that they probably go back, Very rarely 2 people will stand in front of the molly, man. Like, very rarely.
Yeah.
So no, if there was a molly, that was actually a fine play. But you should have probably thrown a molly yourself. What is this molly supposed to do?
I think I'm trying to, to get them. So, I think here I'm planning also to finally, to in the end, to go through the mid. But I'm not sure, this molly is not perfect. It doesn't really get them out of
it's not the best molly. Just don't throw this one. Doesn't do anything.
I think it's better to...
It's better to molly right side, smoke like middle, and just nade the smoke.
Yeah, and there was... this one was a little bit unfortunate.
And you still had your smoke up, right? Like in your hand. You still had you still had a smoke available to you.
Yeah, right.
And you used your molly, but you didn't smoke mid, right?
Yeah, but I was planning to go there. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need to smoke it.
You mean like smoke front and molly to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you say yeah, but you didn't do it, so... It's like, yeah, bro, obvious, but I don't do it.
I think I'll just do it next round and I'll die there as well. But...
yeah, it's obvious. But yeah, the reason why you don't want to do that is very hard to... control both of the sides. If you don't molly right side, don't smoke mid. But then you can, take that space and just stay there, and just stay until the smoke is down, and then peek from the left side, you know, towards camera and shit.
So here, like, basically we have eco and we had some sort of a strat.
Oh,
and my strat was just to, you know, to have fun in the mid with Deagle.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah, that usually works out like with 1 kill maybe.
No, it's good job. So, have you ever got like flashed and pushed here in B main? Like ever?
No. Well, we tried that like many games before, but usually, you know, we get it wasn't going well. So
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, I don't understand.
So pushing through the smoke. Yeah?
No.
Just throwing a flash and going.
No. I asked if you ever got pushed.
Got pushed here.
Yeah.
No, in this game, I think not.
But in other games, you're getting pushed here with like a flash?
Sure.
Because all the time you're running here, you're never expecting a flash. You're never like anti-flash for any moment. Always looking at it, you know?
Yeah, I think usually what I do, you know, I run on this like on this higher ground, and there is basically like if I get flashed, I can just step left and I'm more or less safe.
Bro, you're saying this in a way like it's a good play. but that's concerning to me because I'm just pointing it out and I want to tell you that it's not. But you're saying like, oh, you know, usually what I'm doing is this, and then I do this, and this is how I play, you know. And you say it in a way like this is like a good play.
Well, yeah, like, you know, it works for me, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you're saying it like so confident. You're saying it's so confident, like it's the only play that you can do, and it's like very good play, and it works very well. Like if it's a good play, then how am I useful then? Like what do I do here?
I'm pretty sure there is a better one, or at least alternatives.
Yeah, because I pointed out.
I'm not arguing that.
No, I'm not saying you're arguing anything. I'm saying I just pointed out, bro. Have you ever get pushed? Are you never anti-flash? And then after I said you're never anti-flash, you're like, but I always do this, and that's like you said it in a way like you skipped the part that I pointed out. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't do that.
I'm only talking about like being anti-flash. I'm not talking about how you run. You run pretty well. It's fine. Like how you pick it. It's pretty good. It's normal to pick it like that. I'm just talking about.
I never do anti-flash.
Yeah, I'm just because earlier there's this wall. Do you see on the right that there's B like sign? A lot of people stand there and just look at the wall and wait for the flash for a moment. You know, especially if you're like solo. Because if you're with a teammate who can cover you, then it's fine to peek even when you expect a flash. It's just very often on my level, like people when they have low money, they will just flash through and you're fucked. Okay, it's nice. And your teammates go towards A. Surprisingly, there's still 2 players in A after you getting peek. Why is that?
Yeah, I think that, you know...
Oh, your teammates are stepping. Your teammates were stepping, that's why. They weren't silent, you know? Oh yeah. Oh nice. Oh, nice try here.
Yeah, I just decided to go for a frag maybe.
Again, this smoke, right? This is okay.
I think this time it works.
Yeah. You guys don't want to add like flashes to this strat?
Probably we don't know the flashes. I know the one that goes, you know, the same as Heaven Smoke. I think this one is pretty good.
Bro, you're so good with Tech 9. Like, Tech 9 is your weapon, I think. Really?
Yeah, it's definitely not a K in this case.
but maybe you should have Tech 9 out here when you're doing this. Like running, you know?
Yeah.
Because running with Tech 9 is actually strong.
Yeah, it could work better, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're getting the skill if you have Tech 9 out.
We're doing the same, I think, here. Yeah, just now with guns.
Well, that's okay.
It was not a very good pick.
It's hard because you guys are getting an entry, right? And then the time to get to actual site, I think you missed that? No, you didn't miss that. The time to get to actual site is so long for you guys here that it's maybe better to come back after getting this entry, you know? Because they're all gonna rotate here. And this smoke, the smoke, I don't know, it's not the best.
Yeah, it's kind of helping them more, I think.
Yeah. And then obviously you could have won that duel, but...
Oh yeah, and here I was like... I think I was flashed or something, and I didn't hear that I'm
you
burning.
were flashed, yeah, you were flashed.
I know there is a lineup if there is smoke, but... and I overdid it here, I think.
Yeah, this is, to be honest... This is the same as pushing towards Broken Wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's definitely not my
No.
position.
This, what you did here, this is actually a good play. But the problem was different than this. The problem was that you're full running. You're not shifting. You should have waited a moment, then jumped on this ledge. Here, on this side of the ledge, and then like peeked out. You know?
Yeah.
But you like jump forward and you're like mid-jump picking them. So it seems like you're kind of dominating these guys, but at the same time you are throwing the rounds because of your overstepping a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You can't just spam like that.
Yeah, I think for some reason I just heard a step and I was so, you know, like, so sure that the guy is on the left. But obviously it was a very big bet.
Why was it bad?
Because I was spamming standing in the very obvious place that everyone will spam back.
That's true.
That's what I spam when I'm, you know, playing mid on city. Oh nice, some wall hack.
Yes. You're cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, is this even gonna land? I swear to God.
I don't know, it was...
What the fuck? This is new meta smoke? Bro, I've never seen this smoke.
But have you seen it, like, it hit the corners? So
Yeah,
it went really weird.
I know. That's why I'm talking about it. What is the smoke, bro? I have some new lineups. Look, it goes up.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you hit the smoke? And it lands perfectly in city. Look. I have some hidden talents. Oh, and yeah, good job. Okay, let's talk about this T side. So from this demo, you were going mostly B and mid, right?
Yeah.
So let's first talk about mistakes there and what you could have done better, and then I show you some additional plays. So throwing util here, you can very easily just throw a molly as well, right? And just run like this and fully run. Don't even like wait and like swing like that. I haven't seen you like fully swing like that, you know?
Yeah.
But with a molly you can do that. That's not a big deal. You should expect pushes versus eco. So versus eco you should play a bit more passive. You can throw a flash and just play even over here, you know, versus eco, or like play angles like this, or you can be here, you know, just post it, whatever, just to be passive. Or if you have like a shitty weapon like Macton or something, you can be like this. This is what I mean, because this is quite common to come here and just flash like this, you know. Or even like lower actually. Just a flash like this. So if you're here and you're getting this kind of flash in your face,
yeah,
like they can push you with pistols and you're dead, you know?
Yeah.
So you should like add some kind of anti-flash. Like this is probably the most common. Boom. You know, like this, and you hold. Now, you should add a lurk smoke as well. So a lurk smoke is here you aim at this brick, then at this, and like kind of middle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then below this leaf, running jump throw. And this is a super strong like lurk smoke. It goes over here, and someone playing on B doesn't know what's going on, right? He sees the smoke and doesn't know if you go to the left, to the right, right? So naturally he's gonna hold both sides, try to hold both sides, but he can't really hold both of them. Do you see how annoying it is?
Yeah.
Like you can't really hold both sides, so you don't know if your teammate in cone is getting shot in a second, or if you go out towards here. So with this smoke, you can run here, throw your regular flash, jump towards close, right? And then like sit here and listen for steps and listen if they're spamming. If they're like, let's say, spammed a bit and they're not spamming anymore, you can get out here towards stairs. You need to kind of practice the smoke and practice going around it because it's easy to block here on this ledge. You know? But yeah, generally, you can very easily go out towards stairs. Yeah, you played too aggressive in the post plants a bit, or in general. For example, here it would be just enough to pick up that AK wherever you picked it up. I think you picked it up here, right?
Here
and stay over here and just hold the angles. He would have run through the smoke, then you could help A main, right, as well. You could have just played here, or you could have completely fallen back towards A main and focused on that, right? That was also an option. This smoke, if it goes like shit, like, and you have the gap, I think it has to pop like some... Fuck, not like this, but what I meant is you can jump on this element like this, and then you can pick the angles like this, you know what I mean? But you did this.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why they heard you, plus you were quite like forward already, and they just spammed you, you know? But you could just...
I think they were also... They didn't really have much, like, you know, where to look, because there was Molly on the right. So
yeah, that's right. But after the Molly, going here on this smoke is a good play. Like, a lot of times a person in camera will like spam the smokes or whatever, and he will not expect you on top of the smoke, you know?
Yep.
Or a person here will not expect this play, so it's not a bad play. And now mid...
I think I got killed like that a couple times.
Now on mid, you should just either learn the insta smokes or just learn the default smoke. The default smoke is here. You just go like towards mid. If either from left or right. I like to go from right. You just peek it, right? Like this. And if they're not fighting you, if they like smoked here, for example, you just do the molly. When there's like a smoke deep, I like to line this up, this white thing with this. And throw. And break the smoke. And you just go. And that should be your like place, you know? This will still be up here, by the way, as you're going. I was just showing. And you need to worry only about these like close angles, like here, or like someone standing like this, you know? But you will see him quite early here. You should take mid like that, more confidently, more confident or like more aggressively, and use the smokes always. Always like smoke here, if you wanna go mid early, and molly here. And because your teammate was missing the smokes of this, you need to learn this lineup that you can go over the smoke, you know? Just go on the bench anywhere and look at the end of this white and this line, and that's a very simple lineup. Always will hit. So this is the differences you need to take in mid. So you just need to be more aggressive with the smoke, not without the smoke. So just change the ult a little bit. And now you can play towards con. So my favorite thing to do towards con is doing the similar smoke from here, but towards con. Just going like, but this smoke will pop like as I'm here, right? So I'm full running. Maybe spamming the smoke a bit. Then I'm gonna get here, I don't care if they heard me. And then as the smoke is fading, you need to pick these like close angles to see if he's not pushing, and then just take out the molly. And this is a strong play. You throw the molly and you peek with the molly. You know? Because if he sees the molly bouncing, he'll think like, oh fuck, I need to run away, you know? And you catch him mid-run. So that's a very strong play. And then from con, obviously, like you can do your new meta smoke. No, you can just search for the kill and you guys can split B. It's a very strong place to be in, like connector. Yeah. Oh yeah,
and in general, flashes, I don't really know. So I throw, you know, so I throw the same as I would throw heaven smoke from here. You know, the one that like goes on the box. Yeah, and I think flashes also work like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if they are good. I think.
No.
No. So it doesn't really flash this. Like, what is the name? Like half wall. This thing. Yeah. So the one closer to the window is better.
Let's see. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be closer to the window because you don't actually care about half wall, you care more about not flashing your teammates.
Yeah, the teammates, right. Yeah, makes sense.
And of course this utils help. Right? You just need to know.
Yeah.
And then the flashes is the most common and the best ult set that has been created here. These flashes are strong because they're not flashing your teammates. And you guys are just coming out, and that kind of guarantees that no one's going out of the smoke and standing here, you know? Or they are standing here, but they're blind. So
Yeah.
and you gotta time this util, so you should throw this util around the time your teammates are here, right? The flashes should be popping like right now, not earlier. Yeah. So you're not trying to blind people over here on platform. You're trying to blind people on site and camera and half-o when your teammates are already out of A main. So that's the point, because you guys were throwing like super late. And this util set here is good for rushing, but you should add the flashes to it, you know?
Same flash.
Because you just guys didn't do flashes. I mean, you were doing pretty well with the Tech 9, right? I don't know how you make this weapon work so much, but yeah, good job on that. Here definitely.
It's actually very accurate, unless you start spamming it.
Well,
super accurate.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, so that's what you can do on A. On B, of course, there is util as well. Do you know the execute here, the left and right side?
Yeah. So you can show me your. Would be good.
So this is left side. And right side is also a bit complicated, because you go like here between the box and the thing, and I line up my head Kevlar with this.
What do you do when you don't have Kevlar?
I don't smoke then. I don't smoke.
Right.
It's quite important to throw the smoke like that, because then nobody can jump. Some people make the mistake and throw the smoke on the bottom ledge, but then it kind of gives you, look,
like a one-way.
Yeah. So it's just a little detail, and I don't know how to line it up otherwise without the head Kevlar. I mean, I will do this util and strat on a full buy anyways, always, so I don't need it. I don't need to do it when I don't have head Kevlar. So. But yeah.
Yeah. So, and basically, what's the strat on taking B? Because, you know, I think on the higher levels they don't do that, but on the lower levels they usually smoke the B main. And basically we are just chilling there for like all the smokes.
So just going, good question. So when you are all like in front of B, it's very rarely gonna work because you don't have any other control. The way to take B is to split B. So you need to put some kind of pressure on mid. You can like just, it's literally enough to smoke it and molly, and that's it. And you can just put some pressure. This player probably will, who's putting pressure, go back to B main, so it can be you who puts some pressure. And then the rest of the players are taking con, right? So taking con is pretty simple, as I showed you, right? You just need one smoke and one molly. And then you can split, and then they need to go away from con, right? They're kind of like in tough situation. And since they cannot stand in con, right, because your teammates are in con, well, they can either stand on these spots, which are shit, because you just get like shot easily, or they're gonna stand back and they're gonna get cut off by util, or just generally like stand back, you know? So that's how you go B, you need to split it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's super uncomfortable if you don't have
It is uncomfortable, that doesn't matter the level.
Yeah.
But con control is easy to take, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's how you go about it. Generally, like, splitting A is also strong, you know? You just go here, after you've taken mid, you smoke, like, a temple like that, and you split A.
Yeah, this is what we...
like, split...
What we sometimes... This is super strong.
And the splits, generally splitting is king here on this map, you know? Just putting pressure mid, making them not know where you're going, and just splitting something, either through con or through mid, whatever. Generally, splitting B through mid is probably shit. Because there's too many angles here to clear.
Yeah, true.
Maybe like you can lurk out, but very rarely.
Oh, sometimes it even works out, you know, if you all go meet and go A, because usually like the second A player is going to be in camera or somewhere. There is no
I mean,
second A player,
that's
and
true, but
the guy will be deep A main.
ideally, this deep guy in main, you have someone holding him, and you have the knowledge if he completely cleared out water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like ideally, in a team environment, you probably would.
Yeah,
wanna...
that's usually what happens, you know, closer to the end of round. That maybe like, you know, some of our guys are dead, and you know we end up having.
Ah,
mid,
yeah. That is okay. Like if it's like a 3v3 and you all go for mid, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions about T side?
No, I think it's good.
Okay, so let's check the city side out. Bro, I swear to God, there's something wrong with the cats.
With what?
With the cats on your pictures.
Ah, you don't know this video?
No?
So there is a video like of a guy. He's like Arab probably, and he's like holding these like newborn kitties or something like that, and he calls their names. So like Mohammed Sumbul and the other my friend, the Yakuba Kamaradin Dibiaza. These are just the names of the kittens from a video. And these are the screenshots from the video.
Okay, what the fuck?
It's very funny because, you know, cats can have Arab names.
What the fuck? The full name?
Yeah, like full name.
What the fuck? Okay. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah. It was everything went according to plan.
Yes. Oh, so do you play con or do you play B?
We usually like, you know, change sometimes. I prefer more playing like B.
Like B side?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Again, I'm very comfortable with like dueling at these angles.
Okay. Oh yeah, because of the T side.
Yeah.
You understand the bro? You're doing the smart thing. You're playing the same side on T side and on CT side. You know? no shit.
Yeah,
like
so
that's how you.
Something that, yeah.
That's how a pro would think. Like if you're setting up a default in a pro team, it's like he plays B on defaults. Let him go like B on the T default as well. Let's say on Inferno you play ups, right? Like Pit, you play ups on T side as well. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you learn from your plays, how you get killed, how guy outplayed you, and so on.
I'm trying to figure out what was going on here in this round. Okay, so there was 2B. Your teammate peeked full B main. Your teammate dies on mid. I don't know why this teammate comes and looks at... Bro, is this guy
maybe
on team
because
speak?
I was shooting. Yeah, but maybe because
what the fuck, look. He comes and hold this. Wow. Interesting.
He covered me, maybe.
Yeah, I covered you, no problem. He dies to a B guy. And now you get shot and they know that you're in con, and he's gonna white swing you. Oh, no? Bro, what is he why? What? What?
You know, he got outplayed, that's it.
Yeah, he got outplayed, yeah, for sure, man. So outplayed. I don't think they're communicating on this side.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because he sees me, I don't see him.
Why?
Because I'm closer to the...
Yeah, being close to this this side is just not fun.
Yeah, that was just... I completely recognize this mistake.
Yep, man. Oh no! Oh, it works! How? Oh,
no.
I swear to God, if you picked him normally with AND and expected the angle, you would kill him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, you had a chance.
Yeah, I had a chance, that's true.
I mean, so you're doing the correct plays.
He even killed me, like, with Glock.
I'm not gonna lie, you're doing the correct place with the Nova.
Yeah. Oh, like Nova is nice because you kill one guy and it's basically free, you know.
Yeah.
And after the after a fourth round, you can also get another Nova for Rico, basically.
I mean, if you're making the Nova work, that's...
Yeah, not usually on this map to be honest, but it works well and so. Like,
this is again the next thing I need to say. Like in pro play, you probably never see Nova, and there is a reason they do certain things in pro play. They want to optimize for winning the rounds, right? So if you want to optimize for winning the game, then probably want to forget about this gun. But if you want to have fun, then sure, take it. You know, it's just a bug. So for some reason, there's 2 players on B, and you ended up on mid. How did that happen?
I think I'm not sure. Maybe like there was like yeah, I know what happened. I realized it mid round and I went to mid. I was just like, what the fuck? Why do we have one guy on mid? And I just went to mid.
Okay.
This is what happened.
Interesting.
And here I was sure I was like, you know, fighting with one guy.
Yeah, but to be honest, you're like blocking yourself with the wall. You're not in very comfortable position, so you're like on purpose putting yourself in a shit position. Where you're like blocked against the wall and you can't really move out anywhere. Okay, nice try. But again, like, this is a bit of regression. Didn't need to do that without a flash or anything.
No.
And you guys win this round, wow.
Yeah. No, because of my impact. Of course.
Yes, because of your information that you gain.
Yeah. And I actually like I left the guy really low.
Oh. Wait, mug this. I mean, that's fine. You're just moving a lot when you're shooting.
Yeah.
Like you're moving as you're shooting these people, right? That's why you just wasted the whole magazine and killed only 2 people.
Yeah. True.
I mean, there's a lot of spamming going on. B side is not a such hard side to play. I'll show you in a second how you should play it, like to... Oh. Okay, good job. You decide to push it? No. Okay, so here, the way you pick the angle, right? You move your mouse with the angle. Now you're recentered, so it's okay, but...
Yeah, it was... Well, I got lucky, but yeah, it wasn't very good.
It's funny how you keep like fighting B main without any flashes or anything, and you keep winning. Okay, this is nice. Wait, so you peaked a game where you did super well. But you lost this game.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like when... Yeah, I didn't actually check that. You know, if I did well, and yeah, this play didn't work out.
You generally did well when you knew where the enemies were and you're taking good fights, but then you're doing this stupid plays like pushing mid, like, you know, pushing on this force buy that you almost won with the AK. Like right now, all these like things add up, you know, and even though you have a good score because you're winning most of your AM duels, sometimes you'll do a shit play like that, and you lose the round, you know? That was completely unnecessary to push there.
Yeah, that's true.
But you still win the round.
Yeah.
But don't tell me you do another like super aggro.
This time not because of my... No, this time I'm like...
Not again because of your beautiful information.
So this time I realized it was like, you know, I just wanted to do something new. I never did it, not a single round, and now I decided I'll play like
Oh,
safe.
so generally you have full util, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think it would be better to maybe stay in con and keep this information? Like, just don't go back from here? Because for some reason you leave it. But why?
Because I'm left, like I'm the only one left on B.
Exactly. So if you're the only one left, you want to have information and you want to know if they're even coming, right? You don't want to be the only one left and suddenly get surprised by 4 people coming without info.
Yeah.
So that's the exact reason you should be staying here, that you're alone.
Yeah, so I can maybe resmoke the B main. And
So for example, you can be here.
For
You could be like after the smoke is ended on B main, you could resmoke B main and still keep holding water and not looking at B main because it's very unlikely they go through the smoke. And then even if they execute on B from B main, you would still have the fight canals, and you could maybe molly canals and fight B main. You know, like there's many options.
Yeah.
But
And
since
I would know they're executing because they won't go without util.
Yeah, exactly. But here...
Compared to con, where they can easily go without util.
Yeah. You just played too passive here. You gave up the...
Yeah, I gave up too much.
The space.
Yeah. Right. I think there was info that, you know, there are people coming through mid.
Yeah, but...
And then I came there and there is a guy actually pushing from our side, so I like, yeah, what the fuck, I'm just going back.
Honestly, like, whenever there's 2 people in mid, right?
Yeah.
And, well, they didn't die or anything, you should not rotate. You don't need 3 people on mid, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, this was actually that was actually unlucky, to be honest. This is a good shot.
He just one tapped me, like I was very unhappy by that.
This was actually a good shot from him.
Yeah.
I mean, so, well, to play B, you need some kind of like structure. Just like on T side, you have these routines of like, for example, peeking B main, right, and stuff. And the structure should be a bit different than... Oh, why am I...
That's the wrong map.
Yeah, it was yellow as well. Generally, the way you should play, you should throw some kind of a flash early to make to like show presence, you know? So you can learn this flash and just throw it every single round, so they think like you're pushing, but you're not pushing, you know?
Yeah.
And then you should save your util and play with util. So if you're playing the B side, you should be jump spotting and not using the util, and just use the util when they're here, right? Only when you spot them. Yeah. So I'm using all my keys here, and then a smoke is like this, left and right click you can throw, and then just play around the smoke, right? At the same, you can spot from here. This is still after throwing the flash, so let's say you've thrown the flash, and you're spotting like this. So that's how you play B, and then you can reposition towards these spots when you have like shittier weapons. And also there is no, if your teammate has con control, and if you have the con control, there is even better ways of playing it. So you could play like on these kind of angles, and it's strong as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can hear everything that's going on. But holding on to con control is also super important, right? Early round you can either flash like this, and just peek, you know. You can molly it, and then there is a very strong play here where you use the smoke, and then bounce the nade like that to hear if anyone's behind the smoke waiting for the smoke to, you know, not waiting for the smoke, but like generally holding the smoke. And if there is no one, then you can walk out here and just try to get a peek, you know. Super strong play because you know if someone's holding you, you know, and if not, then you have the chance. And then spots that are passive and they're defensive, probably like towards the pillar here, right? Also this spot, but you should not like... You can play actually like quite passive in here. It's not a big deal. It's just that you need to be aware that if they overrun you, you're gonna get traded probably.
Yeah.
I've seen people play in this spot. This is a good off angle.
Hmm.
This is quite one and done. If you can spray 2 people here, that's also good. Yeah, that's pretty much how you play B. It's not that complicated. You just can't run around like, you know, without any thought. You're just running around too much. You should stay on B, and if you play con, you should just stay in con, you know? And you should not push towards T stairs randomly. Just because you think that you never done it. You should have generally an oper then like holding this for you. I mean, it didn't matter that round because the play was fine itself, right? But when you peek over here, you probably need to expect the angles more, you know? You can't just like shift into it.
Yeah.
So the choice of the play was okay. The execution was, I guess, the thing that fucked you up.
Yeah.
And then rotating.
I think it would work if there was less people alive in T side, because they were just like they were cranking out on like in mid, and obviously there were, I think it was like 4 alive or something, and there was a guy who had nothing to do, you know, and so he went to hold stairs.
Yeah.
I think this is what happened.
It would work even if you just peeked normally. Like if you just expected this angle like and peeked, I think you would kill him. Because you kind of shifted into him and, you know, it was hard to shoot.
Yeah, I was definitely not expecting him because there was so much happening in mid. I was thinking,
so yeah, it would be nice if on B you could choose like a position either side or con and just keep playing it, you know, all the time. I think con will be more impactful, to be honest. With your aim and shit, like you will be able to take more fights compared to this B player who's just spotting and kind of playing for info.
Yeah, right. And I can also actually play both positions with an op, right?
Yeah, it's completely fine to buy an op on both of these spots. Just don't get like close like this with an op. Just be always far from the angle, you know. But yeah, you can buy op in those spots. But yeah, that's what